Well, yes, it is bittersweet, but the memories are intense, and so I'm reliving a lot of that. That's really deep down why I'm here. I want to chase memories. I want to see where we used to live. I want to see the school where we used to go, and I want to see the place where we decided we'd give up crime. Which is really how we were. We were kids. I mean, we were wild and we were all over the streets. So there came that point where we had to make that decision that it was either going to be that breaking the law or breaking the rules or music, and that's where it was. It is bittersweet, sir. Well, it's incredible because every time I come back here, it's changed and it's changed into something else. I mean, for me, because we lived here in 1958, we arrived here in 1958. We lived in Sydney from the early 60s onwards, and for me, the culture is just exploding. It's not like anywhere else in the world. It's obviously more Asian now than it was, but it's just the energy is incredible. And walking down the street, I remember walking down the streets in Sydney, and there was nobody on the streets. I used to work in Pitt Street for Abigail Music, writing songs, when I was a teenager, and there was nobody around, nobody. So I remember those things. Now I look at it, it's like, Blade Runner, It's just exploding. It's just exploding. Yeah, I still feel that they're with me, and I very often think of their opinions when anything's happening. I think, well, what would Rob say? Or, yeah, I know what Rob would say. Or what would Mo say? Yes, I know what Mo would say. And so there's a lot of that still goes through me, And I'll never be really anywhere without them, because we were sort of glued to the hip. Our lives was like one life, It just really was. So yeah, I miss them, and I can't believe that being the eldest, I'm sort of still hanging around, It's a shock for Mum too, but more so than me. Yeah. Still hear them, he'll hear their opinions and stuff like that. Yes.
You must put a bit of strain on the voice. Do you have to do much work to kind of keep it?
Well, there's always a little bit of warming up, but it's still there, and so like an old friend in the dark, And so I'll do a lot of like pop 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 pop, and play around with it and make sure the muscles work, and because it was something that I discovered years ago that not even by my own. It was someone else that asked me if I could scream in tune, and so I just went out and tried it. It was Arif Mardin, in fact, the producer. So I didn't know it was there, And then everybody wanted every song to sound like that, so it became exhausting.
Australian band.
Yeah. Well, well, I'm an Australian. That's how I feel, But there are places in the world we feel patriotic to. The Isle of Man, where we were born, and England, of course, and we've lived in America for many years now. So there's that. But really, I'm an Australian, and that's how I feel, So when I'm back here, I'm home.